In this example, we have the limit as x approaches 0 of the natural log of 1 plus x over the sine of x. Let's type this into our calculator and see if we can figure out what the graph looks like, and that might help us clue into what this limit is equal to, and we can also use the table to help us as well. The natural log button is the third button on the left-hand side from the bottom, from the bottom, and so it's just above the on key, and it's right here, the natural log. And then you're going to hit 1 plus x and close that parenthesis. Then we'll divide by the sine of x. We also want to make sure that we're in the correct mode here. So I'm going to hit the mode button. And if you're not already in Radian mode, please cursor over the word Radian and hit enter. So if you're in degree mode, you'll see that as being highlighted. And you want to cursor over the Radian mode here, as I am already, my Radian mode is already on. So go ahead and hit enter. Make sure that you're in Radian mode. Then what I'm going to do is go to zoom 6 here just to take a look at the graph. And this is as x approaches 0. Now the sine of 0 is 0. So x does not, when x is 0, there is no output here for this function. But remember, for a limit, we're not really concerned with that. We're concerned only with what the function is approaching. In this case, it's a two-sided limit, so both from the left and the right. So I'm going to hit that zoom in cursor up over 0 and see maybe what's going on here. We can hit trace, and we can see when x is 0, there is no y value. If we look at the values from the right, those values seem to maybe be getting closer to maybe 1, who knows? And if I start from the left, and then I approach 0 from the left, my y values look to be maybe approaching 1. Let's use the table to see if we can even get a little bit more precise here. So we're going to do second window, which is your table set. 0 is the x value that we're approaching. It's a finite limit. 0 is a number. And so we want to stick right around 0. We'll make our delta table 0.001. Once our table is set, we can hit second graph, which is our table, and we can go cursor up a little bit so we can see from the left and from the right, and it looks like that missing number is 1. So that's the value of our limit. Remember, for a limit, we don't care if the function is defined or not. At 0, we're only concerned with what's happening as we approach or get close to 0. And the number that we're approaching or getting close to as we approach 0 is 1.